Some more properties or some relations among rational and irrational numbers. Let us discuss now some more about irrational numbers. So let me show you some properties and rules also in this. For example, if square root of x is greater than square root of y, then x is also greater than y, because root x and root y both are irrational numbers. Then x is also greater than y, right? And one more is, if a plus b into root x, if this value is exactly equals to c plus d into root x, then if this both are equal, then this a is equals to c and b is equals to d. So root x coefficient here just to b, so a is equals to c as well as, and b is also equals to d, this both. Any example you can take, for example 2 plus a root x is equals to b plus 5 root x. So then 2 exactly equals to b, so b is equals to 2 and in the place of a it is 5, so a is equals to 5. So this rule we can apply in the problems, right? This is one of the rule you remember. And negative of any irrational number is always rational, that is one thing. And sum of rational and irrational number is always irrational. So 2 is the rational number and root 5 is the irrational. So 2 plus root 5 is a irrational now. These two together is also irrational number. And similarly addition and subtraction. So 2 minus root 5 also irrational number. And product of non-zero rational and irrational number is always irrational. These are the two rules. It's plus or minus. Fourth one, for example, 2 is the rational number and root 7 is a irrational, right? But 2 into root 7 is also irrational. When you compare with the rational and irrational with the plus minus into, so we'll get the irrational number. And come to the only irrational numbers. Let us have some topic, the properties. Sum of irrational numbers. Sum of any two irrational numbers need not be irrational always. So 2 plus root 7 is a irrational number, plus 2 minus root 7 is also irrational number. These both are irrational numbers separately, but when you do addition of this both, root 7 minus root 7 cancel, 4 will come. So similarly, addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, the sum or difference, product and quotient of two irrational numbers need not be irrational always. Always it is, need not be irrational always. That means, for example, only 2 plus root 5 plus 3 plus root 7. This is the irrational. The result is irrational only. But in some cases, we may get need not be always so irrational. That you remember, like rational. Similarly, even subtraction also. So these are the important rule. And product, if you see 7 plus root 3 is a irrational number. 7 minus root 3 also irrational number. But if you multiply this both, a square minus b square formula, 7 square minus root 3 square, so 49 minus 3, so we'll get 46. This is a rational number. So one thing we can conclude, the sum, the difference, product and quotient of two irrational numbers need not be a irrational, because these are separate cases we need to remember. Okay, so these are the points. And how to compare between the irrational numbers. For example, 3 into root 2 and 2 into root 3. So question is compare. How to check which is the greater, which is the smaller in this. So 3 root 2 and 2 root 3. So here is a 2 is in square root. 3 also we need to apply square root, then I can get clearly. So 3 I can write square root of 9 into this root 2 as it is. 2 we can write square root of 4 into this root 3 as it is. 3 root 2 is nothing but 3 into root 2. Okay, remember. And root 9 into root 2 is 9 into 2. Here square root of 4 into 3. So square root of 18 and this is square root of 12. So obviously we know 18 is greater than 12, right, as the first step we discussed. Then 18 is greater than 12, that implies square root of 18 is greater than square root of 12. So then 3 root 2 is greater than 2 root 3. Okay, make into single square root. If it is in terms of cube, make into single cube. So then we can get exactly find out which is the less or which is more, greater than or less than. So in this way we can do comparison of this between two rational numbers which is greater and small. Okay, and let us learn about the surds and radicals and rationalizing denominators also. Let us see now.